Good morning, everybody. Resale Rabbit here. It is 7 a.m. You can see I sold most of the keyrings. I've got 4 left. I think I started with 15, maybe. Sold them between 30 and 45 bucks. Got a few eBay orders to go out. It was a slow night as far as sales. So first, we got to come in here to our back storage. We got in bin 2A3. Wait, 2A3, okay. This is my first time actually getting stuff out of here. Oh my. That's not right. No, there's makeup in there. Oh, I don't know why he's got this bag of bras sitting on top. But we're looking for some sort of lipstick or something. Laura Geller is the brand. Pink Dazzle. This is probably not it. No, that's Fuchsia Splits. This one does not have a name. Okay. What about this one? Makeout Merlot. This one, Pink Dazzle. All right, we sold one of these for $11.99. Original retail looks like it was $12, and we paid 5% of this when we cleared out that Riley Rose store. We'll get all this put away. This shelving, by the way, is working out well. These pink baskets actually came out of Riley Rose. That's how we've got all of the Styla cosmetics and some others organized. And the rest is boxed up on here. You can see further down, we've got all of the car parts in here. We just put these here. I don't know if he's got them actually cataloged by their location, but there's that. So I'm assuming this next one's going to be over here. It's a book. Right here. In God's Underground, sold for $9.99. By the way, I have very little idea on how he's got all this sorted. He gave me a rundown yesterday. My staff is officially laid off. Tim, the eBay guy, might be coming in for a couple of hours today because technically we don't shut down until, we're not shut down yet until whenever the governor says, which is probably going to be the end of the day today. Nolan's last day was yesterday, just because he had to take today off anyway. So I'm hopefully going to be able to find all of the sales as they come through. And the last sale might be in here. There we go. It's a Panasonic digital camera with a charger. Sold it for 15 bucks. It works, but it's got a big dead spot on the screen. This is actually one that I listed several months ago before I hired Tim. So 15. So total sales 39 bucks for these 3 items. Really slow morning. Usually we've got at least 10 to 15 sales in the morning. Yesterday was Monday, so it wasn't too bad. I think he shipped out 32 or 35 items. But again, normally Mondays we're doing 50 plus. So eBay has definitely slowed down quite a bit with all of this. And those are all shipped out. Apparently, I am not LeBron. I did have a question from a potential buyer about something. Is it one of these? Here's it listed as hanging. It's a Calvin Klein dress. They wanted to see a close-up of the tags. I think this is it right here. And there goes that. All right. Where is the tag? I think this is the back. There it is. All right. Hold on. There it is. All right. I'm going to take these pictures and send it to them. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do today. There's a lot of hard goods here that need to go to Amazon. Obviously, Amazon's not accepting shipments, but we can test and prep them. I've also got, and this will keep me busy for quite a while. You've seen this on the last couple of videos. All of this stuff needs to be sorted. We decide what goes on Amazon, what goes on eBay. I've got 4x5. I've got 20 totes in the front. The back looks about the same. That's 40 total totes that I need to go through, as well as getting stuff ready for Amazon. This is all going to Amazon, and this is what we're going to make it look like. These are bras, but there's pants and shirts and stuff going down. So basically, the idea is when it comes time to do an Amazon shipment, when we can send stuff in, all I need to do is scan a barcode and label it. I don't need to turn this into that. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing the next few days. Technically, we're shut down, but there's no reason I can't come to work. The building's closed to the public. There's no staff here. It's literally just going to be me here during the shutdown. I found some of these. Oh, if I can get them, hold them right. Disinfectant wipes. There weren't a lot. There were like 3 of those cans in here, but those will come in handy around here. Although we do have a lot, so I'm always watching on Facebook Marketplace if anyone's asking for donations for stuff. We give it to them. I've got a pallet of baby wipes. I've already given some away to people who need them. There's not really any, like, who's gonna ask for donations for this? Martini glasses. Honestly, if someone asked for a donation of martini glasses, I'd probably say no, because that's not something you need to survive. Or like the paper cups and whatnot. Went through this pallet a little more. Not much to report. Odds and ends. It wasn't a good one. I'm gonna lose money on this pallet, but the other one will make up for it. I went through this pallet of the HBA. Ignore this. This is just sitting here. Decent stuff. There's actually a thermometer, but there's no packaging, or it's out of the packaging. So I'll probably, just for safety reasons, toss that. And that's about it. Other things that I can, knocking stuff over. Other things that I can do, I can sort this pallet out. This is the one that's full of those 2016 planners. I mentioned in another video that I'm just going to recycle them, and a lot of people give them away. People will use them. Schools will want them. No, they don't. We had on the, I think it was an Amazon pallet, a couple of Amazon pallets a few months back. If you remember the ones that had all the 49ers and Cardinals sweaters, and there were a lot of car parts on them. I had a ton of 2017 and 18 planners. Obviously no value as a planner, and so I filled up boxes and posted them for free. You know, maybe they could be used as scrap paper or something for your kids to draw on. I could not give them away. Nobody wants them. They're getting recycled. If there was a way I could give them away, absolutely I would give them away, but nobody wants them. I understand you guys want to try and keep things out of the landfill, and obviously these are getting recycled, but there are other things like furniture that might end up in the landfill. But if I can give it away, I do. It costs me money to throw something in the dumpster. I have to pay for those dumpsters. So for financial reasons, it makes more sense to give it away than throw it away. And then aside from that, you know, I don't want to be the one who's filling the landfills with a bunch of crap. So I'd much rather give it away and have it be reused or repurposed. I do try to do that, but not everybody people don't want junk. So I do my best. Like the mattresses, the beds, I sell them for 20 bucks. I've mentioned this in other videos because nobody will come if I post it for free. But if I say it's 20 bucks, it's gone within like an hour. So that's what I do to keep beds out of the landfill, as long as they're not like really gross or anything. I'm going to reiterate that. Any storage unit bed is really gross in my opinion. But as long as it's not like stained up or, you know, covered in grossness, somebody would be willing to take it for free and clean it up and use it or what have you. I wouldn't, because it's a storage unit bed. I have a thing. I'm never going to own a used bed. I bought a used bed once in my life. It was from a little old lady who had it for like 3 months and moved out of the place I was moving into. She didn't want to take it with her, and I didn't have a bed at the time because I just moved across the country. So I said, hey, you know, I'll give you like 150 bucks if you want to just leave it here. I'll take it. It was 3 months old. It was a sweet little old lady. I am never going to sleep on a storage unit bed. That said, if someone can use them, I'll give them away or sell them. I've only actually sold one this way in the past few months. I've had people say, I'll take it if it's free. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm kind of rambling here because I really have no content for you guys, and you seem to enjoy the rambling, so I don't know. I can't really show you me prepping things for Amazon. That's gonna be incredibly boring for all of us. And I'm also trying to procrastinate here because I don't want to do that, but I also don't want to be cooped up at home all day. So yeah, that's what I'm going through right now. All right, I'm gonna try and combine some pallets. So these paper roll dispensers can go on this one. I've already flattened those out. These were all stacked up with a couple of other things. That's something I can do. Pallet is all dispensers. Usually these aren't worth a whole lot. I cleared this one off, except for these, which are little paper doilies. So get those out of the way. And then I think we're gonna try and condense this down onto here. Maybe get all these gloves on one pallet. So these are all gloves. They're not medical gloves. They're not like latex gloves. They're the kind of lightweight plastic ones. Let's see if I can pull one out. That you would see used for like food service. These things. So, looking for a restaurant that'd be interested in. These are all towels, like seafold towels. None of them are open, but they're the ones that you'd see, you know, in the bathroom where you pull the towel out and you get a whole towel rather than like a paper towel rather than a roll. That's what those are. We've got individually wrapped spoons. I don't know if these are individually wrapped or not, but these are all wrapped. That's all plastic wrap, as well as this. Straws. Also, I don't think those are wrapped. And then here is the spoons, more spoons. And then I also had all of these boxes of shopping bags from City Trends. So you can kind of see, it's like a mall store. I don't know if they're still in business or why I got these, but I have them. So I'm gonna start stacking this stuff on top of here because all of this is going on the warehouse sale. You know, it's all for like restaurants, which are all closed right now, so that's fun. Oh, looks like we've got some more in here. If I remember right, this box is stuff that like all fell off of a pallet and I just threw it in here on the semi-truck. So that's where we're at now. And then that's all from the Walmart pallets. I just kind of shoved it up there to get it out of the way so I could make room for all of this stuff. Prime example, I'm looking them up. This bath dispenser, toilet paper dispenser. The first one sold $21.99 free shipping, $10.99 with 11 shipping, basically the same thing. $9.99, 14 shipping. They're just, those are the four that sold. They're just not worth listing. I'll put them in the warehouse sale and they'll probably move for like $5 each. I'm not getting really anything if I'm doing that. Let's check a couple more of these. This one is ranging from 30 to 40, shipping included. So that might not be a terrible one to list. It's not a heavy box, it's just a big box, so I'm gonna get dimensional weight charges. This one, only 3 have sold, and they're between 30 and 40 also, but this is a long box. That's not gonna be cheap to ship. And this one down here, let me look this one up. Last one is sold, brand new. This one was parts only, so brand new, $15 plus shipping. Although that one's 65 and 20 plus 13 shipping. So that one might be worth listing at 65 to see if maybe we can get it. 65, it'll probably cost anywhere from 20 to 40 to ship. so I'm not going to get rich off of it, but it's something. And then we've got towels here. I've tried selling these online in the past, and these are big, heavy boxes. It's just not worth it. This one, for example, is a very common one. This one will sell well online. I'm gonna walk it with about 10 bucks. But I would say like 20% of all towel dispensers, at least in the area, use these rolls. It's the motion ones where you wave your hand in front of it and it gives you a little bit of paper towel. I could easily get 20 bucks for that locally to a local business or something, but I'm not gonna do that because, so this is our paper towel dispenser in the bathroom. It takes very specific rolls which are no longer available. They don't sell the rolls for this anymore. This is our last one. So I have one of those motion ones here that I grabbed out of Wing Zone when they closed. So I'm gonna install this once we finish up that roll, and now I'll have rolls for it. I had the same issue with the toilet paper dispenser. Let me walk into the men's room. We don't use the men's room because of plumbing issues, but you can see a much older one there. That is no longer, they don't make toilet paper for that anymore. So I upgraded to this one, which I got brand new out of Shopko when they closed. If we actually used the other bathroom, I would consider keeping one of these toilet paper dispensers to put in there, but we don't, so it doesn't really make sense to keep it. Paper towel dispenser, I'd like to have the same ones throughout the whole building. We do have a sink in the break room, which rarely gets used, but I wouldn't mind putting a towel dispenser in there. And then one of those plastic laundry tub type sinks outside of the bathrooms. There's one of those old towel dispensers there too. But I want them all to be the same, just so we have the same rolls. So I'm just gonna get 2 more of those motion ones if I ever put them in. Those aren't that important, so I'm kind of waiting until I happen to find one. That's trash. Random tag on the floor. I'm waiting until I happen to find them to put them in. I find them at thrift stores, even brand new, every so often. They're not worth a ton. That's something that would probably cost 60 to 75 bucks to buy new on like eBay or something. But of course, if I were selling them, that's why I never buy them at thrift stores, because they're usually asking like 30. There's no money to be made anymore once you ship them. So, what should I do next? My life for the next 3 weeks to 2 years, however long this shutdown is gonna last, is gonna be like one of those choose your adventure books. Should I start prepping Amazon stuff? Turn to page 27. Or should I go through more pallets? Turn to page 82. I have no idea. At this point, I'm just trying to A, be productive, and B, create some sort of content for you guys. Because the little bit of money that I make on YouTube, and I should clarify, I'm not allowed to, I don't know how other YouTubers are getting away with doing the how much I made on YouTube videos. When we sign up, we have to sign a non-disclosure agreement. We're technically not supposed to be telling people that. Whether or not it's enforced, I don't know, but I'm not gonna take the risk. I used to say I'd make like 9 cents an hour on YouTube, but obviously that was when I had like 10,000 subscribers. Things have changed a little bit. I do make decent money on YouTube now. Not enough to support this business by any means, but I make enough on YouTube where if I really pinch pennies, that with the little bit of money that my other half is getting on her paid vacation time, we'll be able to make do for personal bills. So that's another reason why I want to keep these YouTube videos going. Plus, you know, I know you guys are bored and you want something to watch. I am a little nervous about what's going to happen here, though. It's a lot of overhead to pay, and it's not just me that I have to worry about. If we go out of business because of all this, I've got employees that will be out of a job too. I've got enough in reserve to last 2 months, and depending how eBay does, I might be able to get a 3rd month out of it. But rent is about $6,000 a month. All other overhead, considering where don't have to worry about payroll, maybe another $1,000 to $1,500 a month. I can cut some of that down, like getting rid of Inventory Lab would save me 50 bucks a month. I'm kind of waiting to see what happens on April 5th with Amazon. But, so yeah, 3 months is gonna be about, I don't know, $22,000 or something like that if we're shut down. So hopefully this all blows over pretty quick, because after about month 2, I'm gonna start getting really nervous. So there's one thing I do want your input on, as viewers. The wholesale formula, if you remember, I did a video a couple years back with my honest review of the wholesale formula. It wasn't a good review. I actually bought the course and I was not thrilled with it, so I did a review. It's a good, well put together course, but not worth the $2,000, especially when there are cheaper alternatives that, in my opinion, offer the same thing. And I did that video. Now, I recently got an email from the wholesale formula. Evidently, when I signed up, when I paid the $2,000 and everything, I have lifetime access. So they sent an email, not to me, but to everybody, saying they've updated the course and it's so much better and so much greater. So I was thinking about going through it again, especially since I got all this free time, and doing an updated review for 2020. Several people have said I should put an affiliate link in there. They pay a lot of money. From the little bit that I know, I think they're paying about $600 for every course, when a YouTuber sells it, which is why every YouTuber and their brother is selling this course. But some people said I should throw an affiliate link in with my review, and I want to know what you guys think. I don't expect the review to be positive, and I will not be I probably will not be recommending it. If it's anything like the previous course, where it's mostly common sense and the same information that's available elsewhere. And quick side note, I heard stories of people sending their form email to potential suppliers, and those manufacturers, those vendors, saying, did you take the wholesale formula? Because they get the same email from hundreds of people. Anyways, I don't expect it to be so much better where I'm going to put the Resale Rabbit stamp of approval on it. So I'm probably not going to be recommending it. Of course, I don't know. I haven't looked at it. If I don't recommend it, should I do an affiliate link? What do you guys think? I mean, I will be very clear that this is an affiliate link and I don't recommend it. But if you're going to do it, I wouldn't mind the $600 is basically what I would say, or whatever the amount is. People have suggested I do it. I don't know if I want to, though. I will do the video, but I don't know if I want to be an affiliate for it if I don't recommend it. What do you guys think? Should I? Shouldn't I? I don't know. I'm leaning against it, but I'd like to see what the community thinks first. All right, I loaded all that stuff on here. I found that these boxes are cases of these. So, does it say how many? 10 cases, so 10 of these. And these, I think, are the, no, white plastic ones. It's weird. I already threw a couple away that I found sitting on top of the pallet. But there were some that look like this. These are plastic, but they look like metal, actual spoons. That's what I thought those were. Apparently they're not. So I'm going through this pallet. I'm about 75% of the way through, and it's to the point where I can't reach in there anymore. So it's tilted. And what I do to hold it up, I just have boxes wedged up behind it. That way I can get into this better without having to cut it down. This is a really thick Gaylord. Be really good for shipping, so I'd rather not cut it to pieces. And empty. So we've got more to do. These boxes can get condensed a lot more. I've got 2 of those, and then that one is full, already condensed. Although honestly, I don't think I can condense those 2 into 1, so maybe we'll just leave them as they are. This is all notebooks, binders. These planners actually don't have dates. You fill in your own dates. Address books, stuff like that. This is organizers, so these and these. This is those locker cases. This is all dry erase markers. We got bigger sets like this, multicolor sets, just basic ones. They're all the Expo brand, so that's nice, all brand name. What else? This was everything else, but as you can see, that box and that box got full, so they went in there, and I'm going to resort this a little better because there's some other things we can sort off on their own. Those are mailing tubes. I'm going to sell those because I've got a bunch of them that we really don't even use anyway. And then these, oh, by the way, I didn't even say what these things are. Little dry erase stickers. These are the larger versions of those. Message boards and whatnot, and then maps. Oh, and there's a kite in there too. That cart is full of outdated planners. I've got 3 boxes here full of outdated planners. Those are getting recycled. So why did I do this? There are a couple of reasons why. Number one, it's going to take up less space when it's neatly stacked in boxes than all thrown into a pallet. We'll also be able to stack on top of it more easily. Granted, there was a pallet on top of it, so we could have still stacked, but that's, I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes. Additionally, it condenses it down by getting rid of all those planners. And lastly, it's going to make it easier for the sale with the stuff already organized. And, you know, some of these things, like these markers, a lot of them will sell on $5 a day, whereas these probably won't. So I can hold those back until a later day when the prices are cheaper, therefore saving space on the table for items that will sell, making me more money. And I'll know that all of these are out from the beginning, making me more money. Imagine if I was just going through the pallet throughout the days, several of these were on the bottom. These will probably sell on $5 a day. Maybe not this one because it's crushed, but the ones that aren't crushed will sell for $5. If it's at the bottom of this pallet, underneath a whole bunch of dollar inventory, it's not going to go out until the last day and sell for $1. I'm getting a lot more money by putting them out early. I mean, there's, you know, what, 8 of them there? So that's $40 rather than 8 if they sit till the last day. So that's kind of why I'm doing this. Another thing is, it's, you know, something to do. With being shut down, there's only so many things we can do. So that's what I'm working on, just trying to organize a little bit. And then this, I can get out of here somehow. So 30 days, that's how long the shutdown will be. Until April 24th, we're shut down. So that's fun, but I do have 2 more eBay orders that came through, so let's get those shipped out. That's 2 orders for $44. First one for $26.99. We sold that Calvin Klein dress, so they ended up buying it. Next sale is going to be in here. Another styla item. How nice is this though? I love this. All right, it's in 1C4 medium brown is what we're looking for, which I don't see. So I guess we're gonna have to go to the back stock, which is in here. Get that out of the way. All right, that's all the big ones. So it's probably in this bag. This used to be boxed. I don't know why it's not boxed anymore. So let's see what we've got here. Supposedly we've only got 1 in stock, but it's not always the most accurate. Why are these all individually wrapped? These are all the same thing. I think this whole bag is that. Okay, hopefully his inventory levels aren't off on this. Otherwise we'll have to cancel an order. We already had to do that yesterday. Alright, I'm going to see what this thing is actually supposed to look like, because this does say medium. So let's see if that's it. So I spent the past 30 minutes kind of redoing this stuff. I added, oh, that's still sticking out. I added a few more boxes here with stuff that was in back stock. That way everything's on its own. Like this box is all going to be that. This box is all going to be those boheme things. This is 3 different SKUs: medium, deep, tan, oh, and light. So I'm working on that, and I just figured out my own mistake. So I was looking for medium warm, and I looked here, I saw intense amethyst, emerald, midnight. Okay, so I decided to look again, thinking maybe it's buried in there somewhere, or maybe it ended up in the wrong box or something. I looked at that and realized, wait, that's 2 different colors. Why are they bagged together? Right there, medium warm. Also, I read it wrong. It wasn't medium brown, it was medium warm. So, there it is. What did I say this sold for? Like $8.99, $9.99, $11.99, something like that. I'll let you know in a sec. $14.98 actually. So I'll get those two sold out. Let's see if there are any more sales. Nope, still just those two. So here's what I did. I completely emptied out the back stock into here. So this is all one SKU. This is all one SKU. This is one of a few. This is all one SKU. That's two SKUs. We also filled this one up with a couple others. Basically, all of the cosmetics are now in here rather than that in that back stock area. It's gonna make it easier. We sold through, I don't know, I guess 1,000 units so far, so that's cleared up a lot of space so we could do that. Looks good. Now we can find things. So while I was shipping those two, I got another sale, and I have no clue where it would be. I'm going to assume maybe car parts. That isn't gonna tell me a whole lot though. It doesn't have a location ID. Ooh, might be this, might be this. This is it. I'm gonna double check for sure, but I'm almost certain this is it. Some carburetor thing. 10 bucks we got for it, and Tim did not think they would sell. He said, maybe we should put these in the warehouse sale, but I know they wouldn't sell in the warehouse sale, so we listed them. And yes, this is it. It says for a 2-cycle mantis. I'm guessing that's a brand of like a weed eater or something like that. Nonetheless, 10 bucks. We've got 3 left. So I need to go get toner for this printer, so I'm going to Office Max. I should bring my Office Depot cart in there. Anyways, here's my thing. I don't like buying from Amazon. I would rather buy from a local business. Even though Office Max is a big chain, they still employ people here, so it supports the local economy. Buying from Amazon, the only thing it's going to support locally here is the UPS driver that's bringing it here. I'd rather buy from a store here. But in light of this whole coronavirus thing, probably not a good idea to go into a big box store. You know, you might be infected. But don't worry, I'm going into Office Max. You see, the virus only sits around for, what is it, like 14 days? And nobody's been in Office Max in months, so because it's Office Max. So I should be fine. Got gloves on, so I'm not gonna die. Let's see. We're looking for brother way over here. Right here. Look at that, $74.99. I'm gonna price match it to Amazon. It's like 52 bucks. Got it. Had to sanitize my phone because the lady touched my phone while I was price matching, which is why I keep one of these here with me. So back to this pallet, I condensed the whole thing down into these 8 boxes, plus those maps and the kite. And a couple of the boxes could actually fit a lot more, but they're sorted now. So that, and then all of this is gonna go out to the dumpster. The recycling dumpster, that is, the cardboard one. So we'll get that over there, get rid of this Gaylord, and we've just cut down some space. My neighbors have to be wondering, what's this weirdo with the tripod doing? What do you like that for video effects? This was not really effects, it's more like just different angles and stuff. Production value, there you go. How do you like that for production value? I have to increase the production value because the content is nowhere to be found. I'm not doing anything here, so gotta do something to get these videos somewhat entertaining. Here's a 20-minute video of Resale Rabbit doing two things. My favorite part about this Target buyout that I did is all of the chocolate truffles that I have in my office. Anyways, that's all I got for today. By the way, the head, everyone says is creepy. He's got a gorilla mask on. Hopefully that helps. That's all I got for today. Hope these videos are enjoyable because this is about all you're getting every day until this shutdown is over. See you in the next one. So I came to the warehouse. I had to pick something up. We've got a garbage picker. Wonder if we found anything good.